Hey everybody, and welcome to How to Afford College 101. Now, when I was entering my freshman year of college, I was really concerned with how I was going to pay for it all. And what I really wanted was an in-depth guide, going over everything I would need to know about how to afford college and how to pay for it on my own. But when I looked online, it didn't seem like any such resource existed. The best I could find was some videos on certain tips and tricks that individuals use to help them pay for college. But there was no in depth resource, there was no step by step guide, and that's what I really wanted. And so, as I enter my last semester of college, having completely paid for it on my own, I wanted to make a video compiling all the knowledge necessary for how to afford college into one playlist, the type of online resource that I was looking for when I entered college freshman year. And so that's what this playlist is going to be. This playlist is going to be an in depth guide of how to afford college. And I'm confident that by the time I'm done with this playlist, it'll be the most in depth resource on the entire internet for how to afford college. But before I get into all the knowledge I've accumulated over the last 4 years, I briefly want to mention why this topic is so important. There's been a lot of talk about college being a scam in recent years, or about college not being worth it. And I do think that there is some truth to these arguments. There are certain aspects of how the college system works that I completely disagree with, but we can't just ignore the research available. A recent article by The Motley Fool outlined how the average net worth for those with a college degree is over $450,000, while the average net worth for those with just a high school diploma was just over $100,000. So a college degree does have impacts on net worth. It also has impacts on employment. Another article published in Forbes outlined how, in the age group studied, those with a college degree had an employment rate of 86%, while those with just a high school diploma had an employment rate of 68%. And yet another article published by Georgetown University predicted that by 2031, over 40% of jobs would require a college degree. And so the research that we have shows that a college degree is positively correlated with net worth, with the ability to find a job, and with other benefits that have been studied, like higher income. But the benefits of college are often obtained with the price of debt. It's a well-known fact that the cost of college tuition has skyrocketed in recent years. In fact, in just the last 3 decades, the cost of tuition has doubled after accounting for inflation. And what have we seen as the cost of college climbs higher? Research from the Education Data Initiative shows that the average student loan debt is about $40,000, and they predict that the average time to pay off that debt will be 20 years. And this is important because the research has shown that debt leads to stress, anxiety, physical health problems, and less desire to take risks and feeling less free. So that's why I'm building this playlist, to provide a resource to help people graduate college with little to no debt at all. So if this is a topic that interests you, stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.